thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Dominican Republic going up against
Go 2000.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
All-Star.
Ready to go now. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. Singy, he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Well, if he can get a victory today, it'll be 200 on the career. He's trying not to think about it, but he's got family and friends that have flown in from out of town to watch this one. It'll be special to see if he can pull it off here.
So just about set now. Here's the center fielder, Starling Marte. That one misses, and we are underway in game one of the series.
First pitch, 7-11.
So here's Scherzer. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Nope.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
2-2 in the count.
And there's the ball.
3-2.
Scherzer deals. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout going back some more, and there's one down.
Second, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here's first offering misses the mark.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kick. 2-1 now. Scherzer deals. There's a strike. Popped up, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
Next pitch misses,
outside.
And the count is 1-1. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Not even close there. And it's 2-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's the third out. No scores. We head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, and on the hill in this one, Luis Severino. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, That's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Trey Turner. The wind of the pitch. That one misses.
1-0.
And that's ball one.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle the 2 strikes.
Hey!
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That was Austin Meadows. In there for strike one. Severino kicks, deals. Strike 2.
Clearly
balls, 2
all
strikes.
in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Mike Trout
that's a ball.
at the plate and takes high there. Severino.
Ball
Down
2.
2-0.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. You get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
This to center field. Marte on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Here's Wander
Leading off
Franco.
for the Dominican Republic, the shortstop, Wander Franco.
Here comes the pitch. Way
1-0.
inside, gets out of the way. Next offering is in for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
On the ground, right side to first.
You're out.
1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Left-hand batter waits. That misses
The count
zone.
is 1 and 2.
And that is ball 1. Next
2
one
balls,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now it's Benny. Good defender.
Machado.
That one's in there. 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
He doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely.
Batting 7.
Man aboard, and here is Devers.
Rafael Devers.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Righty delivers.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a count 2-1. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2-2 now. Good eye
Full
right
count.
there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three-two now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he takes call strike 3 and a great changeup from Scherzer. That's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
This is a true
Aaron
5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The 0-1.
That counts. 1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Hits for
2
average
strikes.
power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 2. And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. So all filled up. Severino stays alive. And the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And it's fouled away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. And there's one down. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belch.
The first baseman, Brandon Belch.
In there for strike 1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next
That's
one is off
outside.
the plate, and that's ball 1. They say you win.
I got the count 1 and 2. What do you got?
Swing, appeal to third, no swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. The 2-2.
3 and 2.
And
Nope,
ball
that's
4,
ball 4.
2
Take
aboard.
the bait.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's in there for strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Hammered, base hit. Here comes the judge around third.
Hey!
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So first and second with 1 man gone.
Third
Here's
baseman.
Max Muncy. That
Max.
funky Muncy.
That's
The
a ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's just out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Two and 1 now. Severino
That's ball 3.
just missed. Base hit, left center field. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Story.
Here's Trevor Story. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, base is loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Bell at third. Smith at second. Muncy at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Strike
2 balls,
one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And fouled off. Two outs. Bases are full.
Ball.
Next one misses. And
I got a
count
ball,
even
1 strike.
1-1. The pitch. On the ground right side. And it's just foul. That was close. One-two now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. He's off the mark and he scores. It's 3-zip.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1.
Austin Meadows.
And it's 0-1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The ball is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte collects it.
That's
Third
an out.
out. We played 2 full. The All-Stars with the advantage on the scoreboard, 3-0. On to the 3rd inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off
The
for
All-Stars
Dominican
in
Republic,
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a
0-1.
miss. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Judge makes the grab. 1 down.
batting 9, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. And he swings and misses, and it's
0-1's
nothing
the
to
count.
one.
Really important for the pitcher to not get proud, stay with the scouting report, and don't throw something into his swing.
He's kind of channeling Adam Dunn. Bounding ball to Belt. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's
that
ball
one a little
2.
bit high.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. The right-hander
Inside,
gives up
ball
a 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. His splits between April and May there. Scherzer to first.
Safe.
Marte dives back in. First off,
Ball,
and
that
it
pitch
just
is out.
misses. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. Popped up. Muncy makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning, here's Mike Trout.
Leading off for the All-Star.
Well, he's back out here for the third,
center
and
fielder.
after the first couple of innings,
Mark.
pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to
Trout.
give him a little bit
Ball.
of length, see if he
Down.
can save the bullpen some. He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The pitch.
Hey!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. With the shift on, hits right into it. Fires to first on the run.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1. Wouldn't chase
1-1.
that time. And the right-hander deals. Judge rips that one. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on.
That's
Good
ball
eye
2.
right there. That's in there. And it's 2-1.
Ball, that's low.
missed. The pitch.
Hey!
And that one is in for a strike.
Wow,
count
just a
is full.
beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolute
3.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Welcome back. And now it's Juan Soto.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now batting Wander Franco. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there. -0. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Two and 2. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. The pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Leading off for Idaho, the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Severino back to work. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And he's down 0-2
No ball,
as he swings through it. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
The count 0-2.
One down, base is empty. Gonna count
The
1,
count
2.
is 1 and 2.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now it's Max Muncy.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. That's in there. And a 1-1. Fouled off to the right. And a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 1-2 here. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Severino with another strikeout. Back here in San Diego, now it's the DH, Manny Machado.
For the All-Stars, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
The wind and the pitch. That one off the mark.
Outside.
1-0. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Yeah.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he gets tied up right
No
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And the 0-2. And Devers hits that one. Trout is there. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next
One ball,
offering in
one
the
strike.
dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here it comes.
Ball
And
2.
another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. They count.
Foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Comes the 2-2. Foul ball there. The punch out there, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Trevor Story.
For Idaho.
He's someone that you might
second
not
baseman,
describe as having elite
Trevor
level speed, but he can
Story.
absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Ball,
First
that's
pitch
out.
just misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No,
Next
that's
offering
low.
is downstairs.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Three-0 down. That just missed. He
Ball
walked
4.
him on 4 pitches.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Leading off. for
Here's
the
Turner now. He's
The
turned into
shortstop.
one of the best shortstops in the game.
Turner.
Good speed
Nope.
on the
Ball
base
1.
pass. He handles the bat very
Ball 1,
well.
no
I
strike.
wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Nope.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Another multi-hit game for
Now
him. He's
batting,
been really
left
hot
fielder,
lately. Nice job of
Austin.
driving that pitch the other way on
Better.
a line. You know, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luis Severino won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Your
Luis
attention,
Castillo
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching.
pen. It's his
Luis
job to keep his team in the
Castillo.
game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Austin Meadows now. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
0-2 is
He's
the count.
really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Story over at second. Turner at first with no outs.
That's
Next
ball
offering
2.
misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
That's through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch inside.
That's inside.
And it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he deals. And
Ball,
that
that's
misses
off
off
the plate.
the outside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Right-handed reliever. Soft contact in the air, and it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
First and second, 2 down. That misses.
1-1.
1-1. Righty delivers. That one
Count is
missed.
2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two and one on Judge. 2 balls, 2
2-2
strikes
the
to
count.
count with 2 outs.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here comes the pitch. Fought off foul. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Fouled off down the right side. Two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the top of the 6th. There's Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Dominican
In today's
Republic,
game, you look at exit velocity
Gary
as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And a foul ball. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
That's
Next
ball
pitch
3.
is downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The wind of the pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. In the air, right field. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself
Now
into a
batting,
good
the
count.
center
Just a
fielder,
cookie down the
Darling.
middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Starling Marte. Owen's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him
The
here.
batter, number
Really
4.
nice job staying up the
Second
middle
baseman.
with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
Marquez.
Just shot it through the infield.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Out towards left center, Meadows. Sizing this one up, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. In comes the run from third, and they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double.
You got to get on your horse
right
and get to
fielder.
that thing and get it
One.
back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Juan Soto now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
No, that's
First
down.
offering misses the mark.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one lifted to left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Scherzer is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New arm out of the bullpen,
your
Justin
attention,
Verlander.
please.
He last
Now
pitched
pitching.
4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Verlander.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Marte on third. Soto on at first with nobody out. And there's the strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. And
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. In there for strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
First and third, 1 down. The pitch. And now 2-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trust in your stump. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next pitch misses outside. And 1-1. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead run on base. Rafael Devers up to hit. First pitch, not close. Two outs. There's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-2. just
Nope,
off
that's
the
off the plate.
outside
Ball
edge.
2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. And that
3 balls,
just
2
misses.
strikes.
That's a really good take.
And a pitch. And they're
That's
all
ball
loaded
4.
up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch
Inside,
misses
ball
inside. Ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Bryce Harper.
For Idaho, the designated hitter, Bryce
Castillo back to work.
Harper.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hector Neris appears to be getting loose. The 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Brandon Belt will hit next. A strikeout and a walk.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
And a foul ball. Harper stands at second with no outs.
Nope,
Next
that's a
offering
ball.
is down low. And that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
The 1-2. And a
I got
ball
the count.
evens the
2 and
count.
2.
The pitch.
3.
Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Wow, that's a tough
Now
call for the hitter,
the
but
catcher.
the pitcher will take that
Well.
all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1. One out and a runner at second. Check on the runner. Harper's
He's
back
safe.
to the dive. And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Well done behind the dish. Next pitch, not close, up high. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch misses way outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Max Muncy. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. That one drifts inside. And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Muncy hits one in the air. Soto gliding to his right. Calls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Trevor Story now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swings through that
1 ball, 1 strike.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Hard liner. Trevor Story bops one out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 6-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. This guy's velocity, a changeup, is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Christian Hobley on the pitch out of the pen here. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner at the plate.
The batter number 6, shortstop.
And the first offering is not close.
Turner.
And that's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there.
That ball went out.
And it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball
that
3.
One misses. 3 balls and a strike.
The count is 3-1.
There's a strike.
3-2.
The wide to kick the pitch. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Slice down the right side. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball 2.
That misses off the outside edge. And the righty deals.
Yeah.
Oh, you just
2
got to tip
balls,
your cap
1
on
strike.
that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Ball 1 there. And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning. The big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 6-3. Back here at Petco Park. And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss
0-2.
there.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Righty to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The 1-1. And now 1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The 1-2.
That's a
Next
ball.
offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And now it's
Full
filled
count.
up.
3-2.
To kick the 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Muncy makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th. Here comes Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Judge.
And a pitch.
Aye.
There's a strike. Righty delivers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing
batter,
around
number
either.
3,
All 3 pitches were
designated
in the
hitter,
strike zone. Attack
Ryan
mode all the way, and that's pretty
Harper.
impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Harper now. Pitch
Ball
misses
inside.
inside, and it's 1-0. Left-hand batter waits. And
2 balls,
downstairs.
no strikes.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Swings through that one for strike
2-1.
1.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing, he's trying to go deep.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Three, 2 on the way. And a foul ball. Good
That's
plate
ball
appearance
4. Take
there.
your base.
Able to take the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting
Now
pitches
batting.
outside of the zone and
first baseman.
driving them a long way.
Brandon.
Now it's going to be
Bell.
Brandon Bell for the 4th time tonight.
Ball
First
1.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Now there's
He's safe.
Harper's back on a dive. Harper at first, 1 gone.
Ball
Next
2.
offering is down low.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ball.
Pitch
That's
downstairs.
down.
Ball 3. And he deals.
Aye.
That clips the corner. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Sanchez makes the play. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good
Now
timing
batting,
on it. Just got
catcher,
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Will Smith.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Harper runs. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
For the second, ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the football.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Now pitching.
Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days
Hader.
off. We go to the 8th. Now the youngster Juan Soto.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic.
Well, it's critical
right
right
fielder,
here that they bear down and turn in some quality
Soto.
at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Hader, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Ball. That's upstairs.
Next offering upstairs.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
2-0. And another ball. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Big at bat
Down
right
at
here. He
3-1.
did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Kicks and fires.
Full count.
3-2 now.
3-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are. What a bat. He's easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Wander.
Now here is Wander Franco.
Oh, 1's the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next
Inside,
one off
ball
the
1.
plate inside. And the count is 1-1. Here comes a pitch.
Aye.
Swing and a base hit. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And here is Jose Ramirez.
Aye.
And that's in there for strike 1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
0-2 now. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 12th of the season. It's 6-6.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Zach Wheeler will take over here.
Please.
He's into the game
Now
with the
pitching.
bases empty.
Zach Wheeler.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Manny Machado, the next to
The
hit.
batter, the designated hitter.
Foul
Manny
ball there.
Machado.
The 0-1.
Nope.
Just
Ball one.
missed. Movement in the bullpen. Brandon Woodruff getting ready to go. And Manny gets a piece. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
That's
Next
a ball.
pitch misses, and it's
2-2
2-2.
count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Down on strikes, and there's one away.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not
batter,
seeing the pitch out of the
first
hand,
baseman,
not tracking it into the
Rafael.
zone, and then also
Never.
being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Devers now, and fouled off. And the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And here it comes.
Ball.
That one just misses.
The
I don't
count
like to
is
say
1
he
and 2.
wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy racing over to make the catch.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone
Now
right
back.
there. Hitter
Left
looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1.
Ball one.
Foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. But some late inning heroics as this home run gets us even again. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Hector Neris gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now, Will Smith.
Leading off for Idaho, the catcher, Will Smith.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. To the right side, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Devers throws on to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. In there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. That one's in there. That is strike 2. The pitch.
A little bit low. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Left-hand hitter waits. Liner caught at second.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Trevor Story.
Here's the second baseman, Trevor Story. He's already homered here in this one.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
First pitch, and he just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Kicks and deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. Out number 3. It's the 9th, and we are tied. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
Ryan Presley.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And the pitch. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. They say you win.
Count 0-2.
The pitch. That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. The pitch. That misses.
I got the count 2-2.
The count is even 2-2. And the righty deals. Pitch
3
misses
balls,
there,
2 strikes.
and the count is filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Got to swing it. Now one gone in the ninth. And now it's going to be Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Yo, one. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it in on the run. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 0-1. Out towards right center field. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. They get the out on Marte. And that is that. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. And we're all even at 6 apiece. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Trey Turner now.
Leading
If you
off
don't
for
get
the
ahead in the
All-Star,
count, you can forget
the
about having
shortstop,
any success against him.
Trey
You know, this guy's
Turner.
great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he deals.
Hey.
There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing went around.
I got the count
Strike
0-2.
two. And
The
there's the
count
ball.
is 1 and
Rarely
2.
will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next one is
Outside,
off the
that's a
plate.
ball.
And the count is 2-2. Good eye right
Count full.
there. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner.
Now
When
batting,
with 2
left
strikes, you
fielder,
just struggle to put the ball in
Austin
play. You don't even have to get a hit at that
Meadow.
point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here is Austin Meadows.
Ball 1.
First pitch just misses. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-2. Tap
2 balls,
dances out of the
2
way of
strikes.
that one. Right-handed reliever. Got him. And now 2 gone. And now batting, Mike
The
Trout.
center fielder.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits
Wow.
to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
In there for strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in San Diego, and now the right fielder, Juan
Leading
Soto.
off for the Dominican Republic, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Presley back to work.
Ball
That
1, no
missed.
strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. Left field. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pinch running here.
Now running
Fernando
at second
Tatis
base.
Jr.
Number 23,
And now
Fernando
Wander
Tatis
Franco.
Jr.
Hey.
That's in there for strike 1.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Presley picks
He's
over.
safe.
Tatis dives back in.
Ball.
The next pitch
Damn.
misses, and that's ball 1.
Hey.
Strike on the outside edge.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
One, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away in the top half of the 10th. Jose Ramirez
Now batting.
digs in now.
The third baseman.
He's already homered in this
Jose
game.
Ramirez.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Machado.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First
Nope,
offering,
that's
and it
inside.
just misses. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
No, that's
Next
low.
offering is downstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next pitch
That's
is
outside.
outside. Two outs. There's a strike. Runner leads away at second. Judge cutting across. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it.
Your
Fernando
attention,
Tatis
please.
Jr. Now in the
playing
game as
right
he comes in as a new right
Number
fielder.
23, Fernando
Genesis
Tatis
Cabrera taking the mound. And this
Now
guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Cabrera.
We're in extras here, and now Aaron Judge. In a
Leading
spot like
for
this,
Idaho.
are you up there thinking to
The right
yourself,
fielder.
I'm trying to end the game?
Aaron.
Absolutely. It's been a long
Judge.
one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
Line drive, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive.
batter,
Fastball
number
pretty
3,
much middle,
designated
and that's what
hitter.
you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a
Harper.
great swing on it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Looks like they've got a substitution at first.
Now playing
Entering
right
is the pinch runner, Byron
Number 25,
Buxton.
Byron
And
Buxton.
now here is Harper, known for his late inning heroics. And it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And here it comes.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Double play ball to second. DeFranco for one.
You're out.
Throw to first, but he
Hey,
beat
he's
it.
good.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few
Hey.
notches for sure.
Over to first, and he's saved. Another throw over.
No, he's
And
safe.
he's back in that time as well. Back to first.
He's safe.
And once again, he's back in safely. First offering
outside.
misses the mark. One down, winning run on first. Next offering is in for a strike. And a
Two balls,
curve
one
misses
strike.
outside.
The count.
And a pitch.
Ball
That's off
three.
the mark. 3-1.
The count is 3-1.
Kicks and fires. Harper runs.
Nope.
And that's
Ball
ball
four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career
Now
since day one.
catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith.
It's a good spot to be in with runners on first and second. You know the pitcher is going to come after you.
Hey.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Next
Ball,
offering
that's out.
misses, and the count even 1-1. The pitch. Late that time, and it's
I got the
strike
count
two.
1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next
Ball
one
two.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Here's the third baseman,
Now
Max
batting,
Muncy.
third baseman,
This guy with light
Max
tower power. He is
Muncy.
very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting
Nope,
heavily
that's down.
favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And a pitch. And a swing and a
The
miss.
count's 1-1.
Swings and misses.
1 ball.
And it's
2
1-2.
strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Got him! Inning over.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Byron Buxton now in the game as he comes in as a new right
Now
fielder.
playing right field. Number 25.
Now here's Tyler
Byron
Rogers out of the pen.
Buxton. Now pitching. Tyler Rogers.
Back here at the ballpark. And now Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And a pitch.
Hey.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that's in there
2.
at the knees.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch
The
right
batter.
there. At
The
worst
left
case
fielder.
scenario, it's
Payoff
weak
the
contact in play.
Fernandez.
Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up here in extra innings. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 2 away to open the 11th.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you, change the ball game.
Gary Sanchez now.
Hey!
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings and misses, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Trevor Story.
Idaho, the second baseman, Trevor Story.
The pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next one in the dirt. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside.
2-2.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging on the curveball, and that's the first out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
So up next, Trey Turner. That one's in there, 0-1. All tied up and here in extra innings. On the ground. Marte gloves it, whips it to first, and they get Turner for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now it's Austin Meadows. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Kicks and deals.
No, that's down.
Swing, no appeal. Hit hard, base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Diego Castillo gets the ball now.
Diego Castillo.
Two outs, runner on first. Here's Trout.
Ball.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Two outs, but the winning run is at first.
Ball.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Castillo throw over.
Safe.
Meadows back in on a dive. Right-hander kick steals. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance throw in time. And the inning is over. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Rogers back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. It's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Marte
Ball
in the
one,
box
no
now
strike.
as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. And that
That's
one
out.
off the outside edge. And now 2 balls and a strike. All tied up here in extra innings. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. On the ground out to short. Toss the belt.
Out.
2 up, 2 down. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You
0-1's
figure
the
whatever you
count.
put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. With one swing, he quiets the crowd. Home run number 10 on the year. And they jump out front. It's 7-6. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And the batter now, Wander Franco.
Wander Franco.
And first offering is fouled off. Liner snagged it first. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen, trying to protect this lead. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And here it comes.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. And now 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
And he deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right-handed reliever. Stays alive. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Here comes a pitch. Slapped foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering is fouled back. The tying run at the plate. Got him. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Harper in the box now. Takes strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. First pitch, not close. And that's outside. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Just 1 strike away. Stays alive. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Home team down a run. And here in extra innings. Out to center. Marte under it. And that is the ball game.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better. And the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive, And guys are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 10 hits.